Hello and welcome. Today on BOI Weekly, Bank of Industry hosts the Southwest Customer Engagement Forum in Lagos. The program is in line with the bank's mandate of providing capacity building as well as financial assistance to micro, small, medium, and large indigenous enterprises. Participants include financial experts, businessmen and women, as well as the bank's customers in the southwestern region. The quarterly event also presents the opportunity for BOI's existing and potential customers to freely interact with the management and staff of the bank, up close and personal, as they address complaints and mine feedback on ways to serve their clients better. You can bet it was a no-holds-barred, thorough and engaging session, which both parties found mutually rewarding. I'm Kayode Alayande. Welcome to the program.
When I see, I remember.
Over the years, the Bank of Industry has sustained a keen interest in the welfare of its customers. However, in 2015, BOI took it a notch higher when it began a program called the Regional Customer Engagement Forum, designed primarily to create a proactive path and direction for business owners through information sharing. The Customer Engagement Forum is also an avenue for the bank's clients to share concerns or challenges that may arise in the course of doing business.
Any person from any regulatory authority.
This is the 2019 Lagos Regional Customer Engagement Forum. Participating in this edition are the Bank of Industry's customers in Lagos and Ogun states, accredited business development service providers, consultants, management and staff of BOI, as well as other stakeholders.
Sometimes it is not only...
In his opening remarks, the Deputy General Manager SME South of the Bank of Industry, Mr. Ayo Bajomo, points out that the event is designed to guarantee impact on their business growth and encourages the participants to take advantage of the opportunities that the engagements would present.
Sometimes it is not only monetary or financial needs that a company has. You may have other salient areas of your business that need attention, and you think throwing money at it or getting more money is what will solve the problem. It is from this angle that we have created and crafted what we have today to bring different non-financial views to the table. And we have gathered together experts from these various areas. If you were to look at it, this is more like a one-day MBA class. It's a boot camp. If you have to go and pay for it, you probably pay hundreds of thousands of naira. But it's not even the monetary value that we're looking at. It is the value that this session will bring to your business. So I would implore everybody to please pay attention. If you miss any part, you would have missed a significant chunk of information that can transform your business and take it to higher levels.
Then comes the first speaker, who maintains that courage, critical thinking and visibility should be the core of every entrepreneur's survival strategy.
Everyone needs to look at survival strategies in terms of the space you play, in terms of your own peculiar characteristics or circumstances. There is no point being in business where you can see, but you cannot be seen. So you have seen, you have your vision, right? But you are not seen. So I'll leave the branding man to tell you how you can be seen. Remain focused on fulfilling your business mission. Don't allow adversity to divert your attention and efforts. Don't wait till you're big before you begin to build your brand. Build a brand from scratch alongside your business. Learn to use your brain. Critical thinking is the key to creative problem solving in business. If you're not able to dissect issues, you're not going to be able to come up with products. You're not going to be able to come up with things that people require. You're not going to be able to come up with what does the market space entail. What's the market space telling you? Where is the market space telling you that you can put your foot in the door? Where is it telling you that you can actually go in there and take the table? Not just go sit on the table, but you've seen the spot, you've seen the possibility that you can get in there and actually carry the table. And I also say that please kill the fear of death. That's the first thing that you need to kill as an entrepreneur. So if you don't have the fear of death, you won't be scared of failure. You won't be scared of shame that people will say, oh no, you're starting afresh. You will not. Because you've conquered the ultimate fear.
Drawing from his own wealth of experience in over 30 years' practice in the banking sector, financial expert Mr. Sheyi Wright speaks about leadership, strategy and corporate structure in the successful management of SMEs.
Strategy essentially is taking steps to achieve, having a plan to achieve some desired outcome. Strategy is about defining that future state that you want that company to be and asking yourself, where are we today and how do we get to that future state? That's strategy. Anywhere in the world, Harvard Business School, MIT, whatever it is, the three things is where do you want to be, where are we today, and how do we get to where we want to be? But it's so easy for me to see an organization that will succeed and the one that would fail. And most organizations are existing, are surviving, but they are not. And you know why? Because a number of organizations are tactical rather than strategic. And please listen to this carefully. There must be proper corporate governance. Because if your company is like a sole proprietorship, you can go in there and draw money as you want, cash as you want. You are the serious temptation for you to spend what should be your equity on various expenses that are not material to the growth of that organization. So what you should be looking at is this structure, can it make us into an institution or we are just building a company? I don't want us to focus on building a company, but to build an institution. And that's why most companies fail, because the person, the key man risk is there. The key man risk, when the key man dies or moves away, the company collapses. But what you want to do is to build a structure to have leadership and a strategy that can meet and mitigate the business and financial risk of your SME.
Many businesses, especially in this part of the world, are unable to survive those who establish them. Speaking to this anomaly, Mrs. Folashade Odunaya, a business coach, talks about building enduring, excellent businesses.
What is the definition of a successful business? We say that a successful business is a commercial enterprise that is profitable. Not only is it profitable, it works. And what do we mean by it works? It works because it can run on its own. And then for you to actually say, yes, I have attained and I have a business that is sustainable, even if I'm not there, it must work without you. If you don't have a business that can run without you, then you really don't have a successful business in the main. And what you need to do is to make up your mind from today, because that is what will ensure that whatever loan you take, you will only be taking loans that would help your business, and you'll be able to repay it with ease. Is that you should set yourself a deadline that in the next, maybe depending on where you are, it could be 2 years for some, it could be 3 years for some, it could be 5 years for some. I want to set up this business on the path that it must work without me. When you want to sell that business for whatever reason, you won't get the most value. Or you want to bring in new investors, you will be underpriced because they recognize the fact that that business cannot run without you. Just quickly reassess where you are in your business and know those spokes that you need to put in place to assure yourself of long-term success. At the bottom of the rung is what we call mastery. And I'll talk through what mastery is in a little while. At mastery level, we're just trying to ensure that you have a business that is running without chaos. You know, when you are firefighting every day, you have chaos. When they need to call you almost every other hour because something has gone wrong, you have chaos in your business. So that mastery level is key, is the base. Have a business where you eliminate chaos.
Can we please appreciate ourselves? Can we appreciate ourselves with a round of applause?
There was also a conversation about Nigerian entrepreneurs taking further advantage of the Africa Growth and Opportunity Act, AGOA.
This act was established in the year 2000 in the United States, and it's for the benefit of so many African countries, and some of us were privileged to have been able to do some things with it. Now, these are some of the products that we're looking at. We're looking at apparels, garments, shoes, and leather. We're sending raw cow hides to Europe, whereas we can have tanneries and process. Okay, I hear that skin hide is $15 for the cow, but when they take it to Europe and turn it in their tanneries there, it becomes a $15,000 product, from $15 to $15,000. We need to change that. African foods, we're already doing gari, elubo, peppers, all those kind of things now. Coffee, cocoa, vegetables, fruits, and nuts. Cashew nut is being taken, 350,000 tons of cashew nuts taken out of Nigeria last year to Vietnam, and then they will process it and ship it to the United States. We need to change that. We need to get machines from BOI and process here and take it directly to the United States. They eat a lot of cashew, so we need to work on that. Gemstones, we have a lot of gemstones in Nigeria, but we're sending them out raw to Thailand, to Philippines, and all those. Then they cut and polish, and then they ship it to the United States and Europe. We need to change that. Furniture, artworks, printed books, brochures, and stuff. We need to do a lot of that.
It's now time to hear from the customers. The queries range from possibility of accessing loans to interest rate, taxation, promoting local content, and employment generation, amongst others.
When Mr. Badgemo made the presentation, he mentioned loans for women, and I have seen that, okay, you have loans also under engineering and technology. So you find some of us, being women, who also fall under finance and technology. So you would expect that for someone like me, I qualify under engineering and technology and under women and youth. So you would expect that there would be a platform to really fast track whatever it is we need to make the business move forward.
Is BOI going to help the medical industry, hospitals, diagnostic centers, to have ease of accessing this loan? What can you do for us to reduce the interest rate? Because when we put this thing back into the business, it's also the patients that we pay.
What is BOI doing to make loan assessment less cumbersome? If the government knows the identity of every individual and there's a database for it, it makes it easy to know your customers and for people to assess loans.
The speakers and BOI management respond.
Usually, we don't force the financial statement on startups. We will take your statement of affairs. Whatever you have as your statement of affairs, that's what we take. And for the BG, well, our loans have various categories of securities. For loans of between 1 million and 10 million, you don't need a BG unless you insist. You can just bring 2 people to guarantee the loan. For loans of between 10 million and 400 million, if you bring BG, we will take. But you can still bring a landed property. That is when it's between 10 million and 400 million.
But anything above 400 million has to be BG because of the risk involved. I want to encourage you to please work with your bank. Have a good record with your bank, and I'm sure the commercial bankers are willing to give the BG, even though there may be difficulties. But we've been getting.
I think it's very important for us to know that, for you to make money, you need to spend money first, So once we understand that, and we know that tax is a technical area, right? And if you don't understand how the tax codes work, then you need to then probably engage with someone that has a good understanding of how the tax laws work, And that is why I said in my presentation that it's always good for us, even though we're running the business, we must have some knowledge of the way the tax laws work. But at the end of the day, it makes sense to actually get someone, that can help you resolve the issue. Because if you're ill, you're not going to go to an engineer to solve the problem for you. You're going to go to a medical doctor. So what I would say is that it's always very important for you to get someone that has a very good understanding and has the same value system as yourself to resolve the issue. Actually, there is a law that prescribes the kind of taxes that state can collect, federal can collect. They're clearly, separated, delineated. But these are things that you can challenge. And there are instances where they've been challenged and, taxpayers have won. So it's just a matter of knowing what those taxes are that federal can collect, what state can collect, and what local government can collect.
Identification. One way around that is that at least the banking sector has succeeded in setting up what we call the BVN, which is entirely unique to an individual, and that has helped in a way to help put faces to most individuals that are in the financial services sector. On support for women and fintech, women, we've already told you, we're working on how to make things differentiated for women. You'll be surprised. Some women don't want any special treatment. We've also got those kind of feedback. Okay, you're lending to people at a particular rate, lend to me at that same rate too. Don't make anything, unique or different for me. So we're trying to balance some of these things, and areas where women have challenges with collateral, those are the things and areas that we think will be able to add immediate value. On management of the health services sector, we're working with Lagos State and Delta State, at least those two I know often, to revamp primary health centers. Funds are coming in, blended with our own funds, but I think it's still at 10% blended. But it's easier to access. It's to help people in the medical profession to revamp dilapidated and run-down primary health centers.
The day was eventually wrapped up with goodwill messages from some of the bank's customers as they share how BOI's support has impacted their businesses.
Tremendously benefited from their good deeds. I just confirmed from the state manager, Ogun State, Mr. Ajala, that less than a week, some few days ago, that BOI actually supported us once again to expand our facility, to expand one of our facilities. And I want to actually say a very big thank you to BOI, and I will continually wish BOI all the very best in their future endeavors.
Exactly 2 years ago, I was in this hall as an observer and a potential entrepreneur that BOI is looking into her books. But today, I stand to tell you what the Lord has done for me through BOI. 6 months precisely after my first meeting with BOI, I was assured that I will get the loan. Yes, again, to the glory of God, I got the loan. But the loan did not stand on its own one leg alone, but 2 legs. Why do I say this? A year after, barely when I have just finished paying my moratorium, I received an email to fill a form if I am interested to be part of the inaugural intra-African trade fair in Egypt, I just said to myself, don't think you will be picked, because then I didn't have enough resources and I wasn't with a visa. But I indicated, I filled my form and submitted it. Few weeks after the submission again, I was asked to go and submit my passport. To cut the very long story short, we were in Egypt, we exhibited, and since then, I have had such a tremendous patronage, contact, and all you can think of an international exhibition. All I have to say here is, this is an opportunity for me to say a big thank you for the management of BOI.
There is no other convenient loan like the loan from Bank of Industry. And apart from that, they have a way of connecting us, encouraging us, giving us opportunity to exhibit our products.
The Regional Customer Engagement Forum, held quarterly, is one of the major channels the Bank of Industry deploys to engage its customers, obtain feedback, and provide solutions to their challenges. BOI supports businesses that engage in manufacturing and processing activities, either in agro-processing, solid minerals, information technology, oil and gas, and the creative industry, just to name a few. Make a move today and let the Bank of Industry support you. Visit any of their offices closest to you or log on to their website at boi.ng. You can apply for BOI loans online. All you have to do is download the BOI SME loan app from the Google Play Store and follow the instructions. Now, feel free to tweet at me at KAY Alayande for further inquiries, and you can watch previous editions of the program on youtube.com. Just type BOI Weekly in the search area. And that's our show for today. Many thanks for watching. I'm Kayode Alayande. Bye now.